halfway from the start of the second half. Kentucky leading number 22 Clemson by a score of 14-10. Great to be with Tim Hasselbeck, Taylor Tannenbaum here in just a moment. Big plays really the difference in this first half. Tigers had one. Kentucky had a few more.
Yeah, Kentucky had a few more, but we're seeing the speed on the field. This has been a pretty good matchup, in terms of playmakers on the field. I think we're going to be headed for a good finish, but the big plays, especially at the receiver position out of Kentucky, been the difference.
So the Tigers will kick it to the Cats, who average almost 6 plays of 20 yards or more in a game. They've got 4 already. And Barian Brown and Demi Sumo Kongbai are deep to receive. And Brown, 3 yards deep, will return. Around the edge, 20, 25, 30, and Barian Brown sets sail down the far side, and he's done it. His third touchdown return off a kick. There is a flag down outside the 15-yard line over in front of the Clemson bench. He went 100 against Louisville, 99 against Ball State, and he went 100 here if it stands. The referee is John Love from the Pac-12.
Result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, personal foul, kicking team number 41. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. We will now complete the try.
It is the longest kickoff return in the history of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl.
Wes, you said it earlier when Barian Brown signaled for a fair catch, or didn't bring it out of the end zone, I should say. That was interesting. Well, you know why? Because his speed is remarkable.
The kick is good from Rayner. And one more look at number 7, who can fly.
Can absolutely fly. 3 yards deep. Starts this one outside of the right hash. And you knew once he got going, nobody was going to catch Barian Brown.
Here's another look at ground level. Turns the corner, and look at the taillights. 11 years ago, Andre DuBose of Florida went 99 against Ohio State to set the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl record that Barian Brown of Kentucky has just broken, and in the process, his 3rd kick return, Tim, his 2nd game in a row that he's taken a kick back for a score.
Yeah, I mean, takes a lot of courage to be a kick returner, to hit it, with speed up the field. He certainly did that. And, talking to Liam Cohen about Barian Brown, offensively really, but, about this game and about, getting him the football and his speed. We just want him to be special with the football. When he gets the ball in his hands, be special. And he's been that today, Wes, on the jet sweep. Seen it in the passing game and obviously right there in the return game.
So now it's an 11-point game, and after the penalty, it's a midfield kick by Poor. And we mentioned what Brown did in the regular season finale for the Governor's Cup. Well, have a look here. Just a little more straight line, Tim.
Like I say, he likes it from about 3 yards deep, just so he can get rolling.
And he wasn't touched.
Yeah, the one against Louisville was really well blocked. This one as well, but this one also was just pure speed. Just running through the angles that the Clemson coverage team was taking on him.
So the Tigers now down 11, and Mappa taken to the ground by Ripka. on the opening play of the drive for Clemson off its 25. Barry Brown has 162 yards of all-purpose yardage. Clemson has 150. Of course, when you get 101 swing, not bad. So now second down and almost 15 here. Just outside the Tiger 20. Klubnik, lots of time. Backing up, now escapes. Back across the middle, that's caught. Olsen Pat Henry, wearing jersey number 11. He went through a uniform change, and the freshman from Naples gets it to the 49.
Well, just outstanding pass protection, something Klubnik really hasn't had the benefit of for most of this football game, and because of that, he's able to buy some time, escapes to his left, and comes up with a huge play for Clemson offensively.
Out at the 49. Klubnik again with time. This time to his right, and he's going to tuck and go. And Cade Klubnik steps out of bounds, but it is another Clemson first down inside Kentucky's 40, Taylor.
Yeah, guys, I talked to both head coaches at halftime. We'll start with Dabo Swinney, who said big plays was the big difference in the first half. I'm sure he didn't like that kick return. But what he did say about the offense is he feel like they started to settle in. He did feel like they popped a few runs. Now they just need to be more in a rhythm, Wes, and you're starting to see that now here on their first drive of this third quarter.
Well, they're going to need a lot of rhythm here, Taylor, because it feels like Kentucky kind of caught that momentum wave on that second touchdown in the first half. Here's Klubnik looking for help and was trying to throw it out the back door. Now, there may be Kentucky bench and the Wildcat fans want an intentional grounding on Klubnik. Mark Stoops already the headset off and arms stretched at the Wildcat bench here. And the flag comes out now. J.J. Weaver was the guy.
Intentional grounding, offense number 2. Loss of down at the spot of the foul. The second down.
So
I think Klubnik gets fooled here. He's trying to throw the outbreaking route to the slot receiver right here. And that corner is going to trap it. When the corner traps it, this ball should be shot outside right now to Stellato. But because he gets stuck holding the football, he then is trying to get rid of it and then is outside the pocket and gets called for grounding.
So the Tigers are now backed up again and lost the down. So 17 to a first down after the throw a moment ago to Pat Henry, the tight end. Here is Klubnik. Clutched it. Now will cut it loose and broken up. Intended. It was Hardaway on the coverage of Adam Randall. What seems like every time it's thrown to Randall, he's got to do some sort of gymnastics to finish it off.
Yeah, it's one of those plays. Like if you're coaching the quarterback, you're saying, hey, put it in his body, make it an easy catch for him. And if you're coaching the receiver, you're saying, hey, you got your hands on the football. We'd like to see you come down with it.
Clemson just one of their last 6 on third down. 2 of 8 in the ball game.
And really soft coverage here by Kentucky. Just need Cade Klubnik to be smart if you're Clemson.
Snap to him. Tigers facing a 3-man rush from the Wildcats and sacked. Dion Walker again. Second sack posted by Walker. And the Wildcats shut the door on Clemson here.
Yeah, and it's really just a 3-man rush. Klubnik climbs into some pressure. But Walker, who, the coaching staff talked to us about, look, he'll play games where he's playing 55, snaps in a game, which is a lot for a man who is listed at nearly 350 pounds.
Boy, Dabo Swinney is got it turned up now. Not happy about something. Trying to talk to this. Well, Clemson trailing 21-10 as we rejoin you from Jacksonville at the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. And Tim, Dabo Swinney's got to get his team fired up here, and he's a little fired up with no call here.
Yeah, and I can understand why. And on the sack of Cade Klubnik, that little grab by Dion Walker of his face mask, Dabo wanted a call and probably deserved one.
Wildcats, though, 11-point lead. Start from their 15. This is technically the first snap of Devin Leary's second half. And straight ahead goes Davis. Right back to the line of scrimmage for Ray Davis. Well, what an interesting, if you go run by run, Tim, he started out at 8, then lost 5 on that weird toss play, then went 43, then went 0-0-1-0 on that last carry.
So in some ways, you look at Clemson defensively, they've done a good job on him. It was that 143-yard run that led to the score from Barian Brown on the jet sweep. But other than that, done a pretty good job on Ray Davis today.
He's got 2 catches for 2 yards as well. He's a very efficient receiver for Liam Cohen's offense. Second down. Leary up in the pocket, and that is Dane Key the catch, and he got rolled out of bounds by the freshman Barnes. Khalil Barnes, the tackle. Third down coming up, Taylor, for Kentucky.
Earlier in the first half, Maxwell Hairston, the team leader in interceptions with 5 on the season, left the game with a right wrist injury, was taken into the locker room. I was told at halftime he is available for the second half. He was out there, but I just watched him go back into the injury tent. He's in there right now. We'll keep you posted.
Almost 4 minutes gone here in the third. 3rd and 5 facing Big Blue Nation here. Dingle, the tight end, flex to the left. That's him in motion. Leary looks, throws. That's caught. Robinson, first down. Kentucky to the 30-yard line, or just inside of it. Avion Terrell, the tackle of Tavion Robinson after almost 10 yards.
It's a nice job of Devin Leary and Tavion Robinson. Robinson has such a nice feel for finding zones, and you see Khalil Barnes coming on the pressure. Ball's got to come out because they don't have a blocker to account for him. And by playing on time, they're able to pick up the first down.
Important third down for Kentucky, now 3 of 7 today. Leary 10 of 16 for 131, and the touchdown pass to Key. 1st and 10 here, hand it to Davis. Trying to find some running room. There's a flag as Davis spins and scurries for about 6 to the 36, but R.J. Mickens' tackle, I think, will also, Kentucky going to be pushed back here with a hold.
Holding. Offense. Number 73. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
That's on Dylan Ray, a West Virginia transfer, whose dad played in the NFL after a pretty decorated career at West Virginia that wrapped up in the early 90s.
He kind of just gets his arms outside, and anytime you do that, kind of easy for the officials to see.
Just the second penalty on Kentucky. Remember they had the one on the first snap of the game? That was it right there.
Been a pretty clean football game for the most part on both sides.
Absolutely. 1st and 20 after the penalty. Leary lobbing it down the field for Brown and overthrown. Shelton Lewis was tracking Barion Brown.
Pretty good idea by Liam Cohen. They move Ray Davis outside the numbers as the widest receiver. And when they do that, Woodaz follows him. Now you know it's man coverage. And so what do you like in man coverage? How about your fastest player, Barion Brown, trying to get by Lewis, but Lewis pretty much up to the task there.
Liam Cohen was the offensive coordinator, Tim, then went to the NFL with the Rams and Sean McVay, and has come back to UK. And I tell you what, he's done a terrific job here today against one of America's best defensive outfits.
He really has. I thought it was interesting talking about just his enjoyment of calling plays and the connection with the players here in this program.
Leary, another shot. A catch at the 44-yard line and a first down for Robinson.
I feel like these are the throws Devin Leary is really good at making, Wes. Hard play action, an ability to push the ball down the field. It's a deep in cut, and that ball is right to the face mask of Tavion Robinson. That's a good job by Devin Leary.
So the ball at the 44, Leary now 24 yards there. And the Wildcats a fresh set of downs with right at 6 minutes gone in the third. Play fake, and they're going to flip it to Brown. Here's his speed again. Firing through at the 40, down to the 30, and toward the 27-yard line, and more for Barion Brown. They're going to put it to the 24-yard line. And a flag down back on UK's side of the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense. Number 85. 15-yard penalty. Still first down.
That is on Jordan Dingle, and it will negate a 32-yard run by Barryon Brown.
It's interesting. Dingle is the guy who's coming in motion originally, and I'm not sure that I ever saw the face mask happen. Maybe at the end of finishing his block.
Oh, whoa, okay. Maybe before Woodaz turned, did he have it? Hard to tell.
I mean, maybe. Oh, hold on. I can kind of see why Dingle was a little upset about the face mask call.
Yep, one of the two Dingle brothers playing for Kentucky. Jordan and Justice. Here is Leary shooting it downfield and looking for Anthony Brown Stevens, who was the intended receiver against the freshman Barnes. Brown Stevens.
We go back now. I think he could have called a hold. I mean, he's wrapping him up, and then I think that initial left hand into the face mask. Probably a penalty should have been called either way, whether it be a hold or a face mask, and so the officials get that one right.
Yep. So second down, 25. That's the details here. 11-point lead. Barryon Brown's 100-yard kickoff return created this 11-point margin for Kentucky. Dumped into the backfield, and Davis can't go very far there. Well, it's been a hard day for number one. He had the one explosive, Tim, but the Orange Hats have been around him for the most part.
And the front for Clemson, I think, has done a really nice job today. I mean, whether it's been in the run, creating pressure in terms of pass rush, and then also just the response to the screen game. We've seen it a couple times. We saw a screen earlier that they did a good job with, and I think it just speaks to the level of talent that Clemson has in their front.
7.5 to go in this third. And basically a third of the football field. Leary underneath. This is Davis. And wow, what a hit from behind. And that was Tyler Davis hitting Ray Davis. And that's a 300-pound man from Apopka, Florida there.
With a massive swing at the football as well. It's usually the one you don't see that gets you as a ball carrier. It's actually a really nice job of Ray Davis holding on to that one as Tyler Davis puts a pretty good punch on the ball.
8 plays on the first Kentucky possession of the second half. After the kick return for a score, and now the punt from Wilson Berry, 25 years of age, team, and he's got a great Kentucky player, Josh Allen, on the defensive side of the ball. Flea flicker to Klubnik. Cade now going to run with it. Lots of room. First down beyond the 40. He'll get out there to the 44-yard line. Jordan Lovett the tackle on a 14-yard run.
It's a good decision by Cade Klubnik because Kentucky covers this up perfectly. It's a quick little flea flicker. They got a double post deep cross combination. And really nobody was open, and so because of that, was able to pull the football down, pick up the first down.
Off the 44-yard line, Tigers trailing 11 under 6 to play. Little shovel pass, that's Shipley, and Wallace bottled him up. The weak side linebacker from Jessup, Georgia, in the southeastern part of the state. So Kentucky hems in the little shovel to Shipley. It'll be second down and 6 at the 48. In motion, that's Williams. Here's the throw to Antonio on the near side. And boy, what a play. Taking him right down. Was that Andrew Phillips? It sure was. Boy, he's had a nice day.
This guy's a really good football player because off of the run action, Williams in the flat, really there's no one home, and there's a blocker for every perimeter player, but Andrew Phillips just beats the block from Troy Stellato and makes an excellent tackle. Phillips has had a great game today.
Clemson is 2 for 9 on third down, and this is third and a full 4 for Klubnik and the Tigers. Randall in motion. Pressure coming. Klubnik looks, throws. Brenningstool first down. Drives to the Wildcat 40 and more. Love it, the stop for Mark Stoops' team.
It's good play design by Garrett Riley. They release Brenningstool kind of into the wake of a receiver's release to get him some traffic and some off coverage. And then Brenningstool is just able to sit down. Got to show his big body to Klubnik to pick up the first.
Clemson's got 53 yards between the two backs. Here's Klubnik on 1st and 10 and sacked. That's the 6th of the day for the Wildcats. And that's Octavius Oxendine. Just his 2nd of the year.
Just a really nice rip move by Oxendine. He's able to beat Harris Sewell, the true freshman who finds himself in the starting lineup today for Clemson.
So Oxendine and the Wildcats now with 6 sacks. You see 27 on the year. And Kentucky's front has got a season high in that category. 2nd and long. Klubnik trying to slip it across the middle. That was intended for Sapp. He took a big shot from De'Aaron Jackson. It'll be 3rd down and 18. Ball at the 48 on the Wildcat side of the field, Tim, and 11-point game, but Clemson's having a hard time building any kind of offensive momentum against this very tough Kentucky defense here today.
They are, and down 11 in a really tough situation here. What you don't need to do if you're Cade Klubnik is let the down and distance determine where you go with the football. Be patient here. A punt is not the worst thing in the world for you if you're Clemson.
And I think we're going to have 5 on procedure here for the Tigers. Tyrese Fairbury.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
It's on Tristan Lee, who started the last 9 games at left tackle for the Tigers.
Like Wes, obviously this drive's gotten bogged down, but you're around midfield. Maybe you run the football, you call a screen, whatever it is. You have a chance to pin Kentucky if you're Clemson. The way your defense has played, that's not a terrible thing to maybe give your offense good field position for the next drive.
Klubnik again shoots it, and Stellato the catch at the 35. Yes, it's still short of the first down, but it's only 5 yards to the first down.
But now you're in decision mode because of this throw. It's like Stellato is shaken up on the play. Give Dabo a chance to think about what he wants to do.
Timeout for injury.
Clemson was hurrying to the line, but